Ranking every NFL team based on their quarterback history. Here we go. At number 24, I have the Atlanta Falcons. Steve Bartkowski, Michael Vick, and Matt Ryan. Obviously, Matt Ryan really carries this group. He's by far, in my opinion, the best quarterback in franchise history. Bartkowski did have some solid years in the 80s, though, and Mike Vick during the 2000s was electric. At number 23, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield, and Jameis Winston. The Bucs was a weird one, but Jameis Winston had to fit on here, honestly. Tom Brady, obviously number one, leading them to a Super Bowl and having a couple of phenomenal years, and Baker Mayfield's been great lately too. At number 22, I have the New Orleans Saints. Archie Manning, Aaron Brooks, and Drew Brees. Obviously, Brees is the big name here, one of the most prolific quarterbacks of all time. Archie Manning and Aaron Brooks sort of let him down here, but at least Brooks had a couple of solid years in the early 2000s. At number 21, I have the Minnesota Vikings. Fran Tarkenton, Dante Culpepper, and Kirk Cousins. At the time he retired in 1978, Tarkenton held just about every passing record there was to own. Culpepper and Cousins also had a very solid stint in Minnesota as well, solidifying their spot. At number 20, I have the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, Matt Hasselbeck, and Dave Krieg. All three of these guys, in my opinion, in their day were underrated. Krieg was a three-time Pro Bowler, Hasselbeck led Seattle to a Super Bowl appearance in 2006, and Russell Wilson, in my opinion, is the best player in the franchise's history. At number 19, I have the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, Joe Flacco, and Vinny Testaverde. Vinny was actually the Ravens' first quarterback and did have a solid season in Baltimore. Joe Flacco led them to a Super Bowl title in 2012, and Lamar Jackson, obviously, the two-time MVP and the most dynamic player in today's league. At number 18, the Tennessee Titans. Warren Moon, Steve McNair, and Ryan Tannehill. McNair won the NFL's MVP in 2003. Warren Moon is one of the most underrated quarterbacks of all time, a 9-time Pro Bowler and a Hall of Famer, and Ryan Tannehill had a couple of very good seasons in Tennessee at the end of the 2010s. And at number 17, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. Donovan McNabb, Randall Cunningham, and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is already a Super Bowl champion and MVP. He's definitely solidified himself amongst these quarterbacks. Randall Cunningham in his time was one of the most electric players in the league, and Donovan McNabb during the 2000s was one of the best quarterbacks in football and went to 6 Pro Bowls.